So, live in the new decade, it's dia.log, Game of Matters podcast.
Ooh.
So, we should put in the Dolphin Show music for this part, because this is now, in the new decade, this is now a grown-up podcast. You know, we're super chill, we're super cool. And I haven't even opened the docket.
Nah, gotta cut to rock music.
This week, so.
Yeah, welcome
So
to
Happy
2020.
New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to 2020. What the hell is going on with the world right now? What the hell?
Ooh, something.
We were promised software updates for our cars to fly. What we got are World War III memes. Australia is literally on fire.
Oh, wow, what a start to the podcast.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Waking up and seeing my Twitter feed talking about how World War III is gonna start is one of my top anxiety dreams. So that was a thing. Literally woke up in the morning super groggy, opened my phone, and everyone's like, World War III, and I'm like, ha ha ha, New Year jokes. And then I see, oh no, it's actually it. Okay.
Welcome to the pre-apocalypse, everyone.
Welcome to the pre-apocalypse. Gamers rise up, because apparently we all, a bunch of nerds who stay in playing video games, have combat knowledge, ? Because that's the only memes I see.
Introducing the panel. We have one of you over there. Say hello,
Hello.
Next to him, probably in spirit, we have Danial. Say hello.
Robotic hello.
That bit did not go well because you are clear.
Nah, damn it.
On the other side over there is Anan. Say hello, Nan.
Okay.
That bit did work, apparently. Don't worry, I will assure you he is here in the call right now. He is here in spirit and in soul and in physical form, probably. And I am Amirul Mekronos Ashraf. And yeah, welcome to the first dia.log in 2020.
Woo, we had a good Christmas break. Did you guys have a good Christmas break?
Oh,
What do you mean Christmas break?
Sort of.
I mean, because little known fact, we recorded all the Game of the Year stuff, like the last 2 episodes, we recorded quite ahead in advance. So we have actually not spoken in like maybe a month. Yeah, slightly less than a month, 3 weeks.
yeah, 3 hours is way over the quota for a month. We must limit communications.
Well, I mean, you guys haven't seen me because I'm like all over here. Anyways, before we like get into the podcast, I did want to mention something about like what I did over Christmas break. So my parents came up to visit me.
Ah, nice of
to
them.
go. Yeah. So I asked them to bring like some stuff. Like I asked my brother to bring one of my unbuilt gunpla kit so that I could work on it while I'm here. My mom brought like Milo and biryani and stuff, but most importantly, she brought keropok lekor.
Yes!
Ooh.
Oh, is it fresh from Terengganu though?
Yes.
Oh, better!
Ooh.
Authentic, locally sourced keropok lekor.
At first, I was like, when I saw that it was like in the plastic bag, I was like, oh, it's probably just a keropok lekor, it's sweet, it's okay. And then my mom goes, oh, no, this is the real shit. This is Terengganu keropok lekor. I had like one of your
Hell
aunts bring it
yeah.
over, and I was just
The
like,
keropok losong.
Yeah, the keropok.
Oh yeah, is it the
That's one.
crunchy one or the non-crunchy one? I do not know the nomenclature here, but you know how
it's
different.
the chewy one.
Yeah,
The chewy one, yeah. The
Oh.
black and chewy.
So that's keropok
Yeah.
losong.
Ooh.
That's the good stuff, man.
Yep,
That tastes
that's
like crack, man.
My favorite thing is, so my mom cooked it because it has to be frozen carried, so I can't bring it back with me to Bristol because we went to Nottingham and London. So my mom cooked it while we were there. I told my friends about it when I got back. It's like, oh yeah, I got keropok lekor as well. My friend was like, oh sweet, like, and she starts like talking about wanting to cook it, and I'm like, oh no, I should probably tell you before you get your hopes up. Like, no, I've eaten all of it. Like, it's gone. And my friend is like, why would you tell me you have keropok lekor? And then if you had eaten all of it. So yeah, pro tip: don't tell Malay people you have keropok lekor if you're not planning to share it with them. So
Boy.
So yeah, I also went to Warhammer World. That's the thing. That's it's literally just like I cannot imagine a non-Warhammer fan going there. It's everything about it is so fucking nerdy. It's great. I'll put a picture in the chat later of me dabbing in front of a life-size Space Marine tank.
Ooh. To scale?
Wow.
I think it's to scale. Yeah, it's either to scale or it's half scale.
Yeah, fair enough.
Either way, it was pretty fucking massive.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Oh,
that was Christmas break for me, guys. Did you guys go for CF?
not
Oh
me.
yes, yeah.
Daniel did. You go ahead. But before I cut to the CF segment for a while, I just would like to mention, remember what I asked about, are there green space marines? I found a good chapter for that. The salamanders.
Salamanders? Yeah.
Salamanders are totally that green. There are a few others, I forgot the names, but salamanders I think is the more famous one, I guess.
Yeah, salamanders are the famous one. They're also the black face marines, so...
Ooh.
Okay, is it the...
Like-
Okay, explain blackface in this context.
No, it is actual blackface. So their whole thing is that they like flamethrowers and shit. And for whatever reason, at some point, their skin turned black.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, not from the flamethrowers. Like, some genetic thing caused them all to turn black. They
Okay,
are
even better. Okay, that's even better.
Every time my brother and I saw the salamanders, we were just like, oh, look, it's the blackface marines.
Cool. Anyway,
Yeah,
CF.
man, that's... Mm-hmm. Yeah, CF, Daniel. What happened while I was gone?
Someone got arrested.
Wait,
That's the spirit.
So for context for our listeners, 3 weeks ago, before Christmas, there was an event called Comic Fiesta. We called it CF. It
Yeah,
was
we've talked about
held.
CF on the podcast before, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this before. So for this edition of CF, it's held on the same weekend as the KL Global, which is where all the Islamic countries like do a meeting or whatever.
Yeah, they meet up to play Multi Blood. It's the best setup ever.
Yeah, Thought M actually has a killer multi-blood setup, but we don't know about that.
Mhm.
have you checked
So-
his bathroom yet? You don't know. You don't know. Have you seen the social media accounts posting Dr. M in the bathroom? No, yeah.
No.
Conspiracy.
So the story was like I've heard from our friends at CF Niatola, the guys who take care of the lights, that someone got arrested for wearing a ghillie suit, which is which is actually a big no during a very private event where most of the big power leaders are in
Where
town.
people who are likely to be assassinated show up, yeah.
So like the best part is like everyone from the countries was looking down at us. So maybe I'm thinking like, what the hell are they doing? This bunch of clowns wearing makeup and all.
Look, religion affairs on the upstairs, downstairs is the cultural affairs. It's easy. There are two matters that are being upheld at KLCC at the time. Two very important resources you want to win, both the religion victory and the cultural victory. That's a safe reference for you.
I'm just imagining like a Saudi ambassador, like his toe is tapping along to the Chica dance, like while he's watching the CM.
Wasn't there a Saudi prince who's actually a weep or something?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah. It was. I think the king, the son of the king of Saudi Arabia. Sadly, he wasn't there at the event. Would have been good banter.
Would have. Oh god, but yeah, I feel like I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. This is the idea of the military cosplayers at every event, because like I love how every event, whenever there's another event happening nearby, like we have to call out the military cosplayers first and tell them to not do anything stupid. Like I think it was AMG 2 years ago. Yeah, 2018 AMG was the last one at Sunway Pyramid, and I think it was it the Olympics or the Sea Games?
Sea Games, yeah, Sea Games.
Yeah, Sea Games were also happening, so they were staying at Sunway Hotel, and so there were armed guards, like protecting the athletes and stuff, and so they had to put like military cosplayers, please, I fucking beg you, military cosplayers, do not do shit.
Oh my god.
Like holy shit, yeah, that's
I mean, Battle Royale games doesn't help.
yeah, no, because see, Battle Royale games is one level of bad, but remember, impersonating a military officer is an offense in many countries.
Yes.
There's, oh, you look kind of threatening, and oh, you look kind of threatening, and you're also impersonating military personnel.
Oh.
So yeah, it's rough being a military cosplayer. You just want to wear your little scout uniform and your BB gun.
Yeah.
But everyone tells you can't.
Especially the year 2020. People thought you were gonna get drafted. Oh my god, this is a bad time to do this sort of jobs. Oh god. I think military cosplayers are getting a rough decade.
Also, don't forget, this is the second CF in a row with a security incident involving a military cosplayer. Because don't forget Mr. Bear Spray.
Oh god.
I know, not in a row. Mr. Bear Spray was 2017.
Yeah,
Nothing
I
happened in
remember
2018.
Thankfully,
Thankfully, nothing.
Because it was in PWTC, if I'm not mistaken.
No. It was back at KLCC already.
Really?
I still remember. Yeah, because I was at my booth, and someone was like, "Yo, dude with pepper spray just got like tackled," and I'm like, "Sweet."
It's not a CF without an incident.
Yeah, that's the new CF tradition. Is we need an incident every CF.
Oh, gotta reset the clock, baby.
Reset the clock. But yeah, CF. Other than that, did you guys did the whole Death Stranding thing, right?
We did. We didn't get any picture of the Death Stranding guy because after like Toka, our man on the scene, that Toka changed clothes, we saw one cosplayer.
There's only room for one Norman Reedus at any given time.
Oh yeah, so it's on point then.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess on the same line of topic, we can move to what I did.
Yeah. So I'm looking around right now. Like this is a nice new HUD you've put here, Matt. Explain the changes.
So I've been grinding off stream.
Destiny grinding.
Yeah, I got big before the big stream. Basically, press F in the chat. My old laptop finally give way. It's that the time has come, and so it has been retired, and now I've got a new one. Surprise!
Yeah.
It was how to explain it? It's one of those deals where you talk to your dad and you say, "Okay, dad, just give me a budget. I recommend these specs," and you say, "Okay." I list down some laptops. I've been known to use some of the recent laptops last year. So I list out some of the ones I did. So he said, okay. How about this one? That's over budget. No. How about this one? That I think that's the spec. How about this one? This one's cool, right? That. So we ended up over budget. Despite his first thought, his
But
first
the most
technique.
important thing is,
The most important thing is,
did you get your loot though?
well, I got more than I asked, basically. So it's a Lenovo Y740, in case you need to know. 17-inch, it got all the specs. Apparently, this is a US version, so I'm not getting a warranty. But hey, I got it for cheaper than expected. That's the price you pay.
Yeah.
So with the new hardware, you can smell, well, not smell, you can feel probably the increase of production. So I've been tinkering with some tools, probably adjusted the mic. I don't know if the mic right now that I have is still rustling when I'm not saying anything, but that's on the list of the next upgrade, I guess. It's to all the rubber, the what you call, the rubber thing that holds it together is kind of like straining. That's why you can hear the rustle sometimes. So yeah, that's annoying to hear back. Now that I know that's probably piss some people off from listening. So yeah, apologies. We're working on that. Also, let us know in case of like any niggles that you want to be rectified. I am looking to a lot of audio production stuff, like video production stuff. Right now, my ads on YouTube is either Apple or like software editor, like I think it was called Arcade or something. Like it's that like production for music producers. And now I'm getting, and then I got into the whole of hearing people make it. What is the term is called flipping a sample. So you get a sample of a song and have some different producers just make
Andrew
music on
Huang.
it. Yes, that one. I got into that hole, and also I got back into the vaporwave thing again, because that is also a lot of sample stuff, and also vaporwave is just cool, which led me into future punk, which is a offshoot of vaporwave, but instead of very mellow and satirical take on capitalism, it's a hint of city pop, because it takes all those 80s iconography you associate with Japanese pop songs at the time. Yeah, but funkier. But funkier. And also, my recent discovery, I'm gonna end it somewhere around here. My recent discovery is that the future funk hole has an Indonesian and Malaysian shaped hole in there as well. Somebody plug it in. I found Melayu future funk.
Oh yeah, I just heard that your one that you post on Twitter is pretty nice.
Oh yeah. When
I
I
should give
thought
that a listen.
I heard a Sudirman song being future funk, I freak out. Oh wait a minute. Shout out to Fizzy, Fi7I. That's Fizzy with the 7. So he's a Malaysian producer of future funk. So basically all his titles are in English. The English version of the song in Malay. So you know the song Gahana? Gahana. It's basically called Eclipse. So yeah, that's the whole shtick. It's good. If you want to go into that hole, I recommend those artists. And just to make it video game related, I also dabbled with some recording of some other games that I got for free. I tried out Ukulele and the Impossible there. That's okay. So if Ukulele was Donkey Kong, no, it's Banjo Kazooie, which is basically Donkey Kong 64, which is where the equation ended with terrible. Those are not the 3D platformers you are looking for. The Impossible there is basically Donkey Kong Country. It's 2D. And it looks cool. They address the whole Some of those voice box that are way too long, they shorten it up. Cool. It has a fun overworld thing that you have to do solve puzzles in there. The levels are actually like you have variants. So one level can be just okay, this is a normal level. Now you can change it into the underwater version or something like that. It's cool. I like it enough. The problem is it controls like Sonic, as in it's sluggish.
Sonic and sluggish is a funny combination of words.
God, it's very weird when you think about it, but because Sonic is not really, it's not about the speed when you think of Sonic as a character in a platformer. It's about the momentum. You have when you get the flow of the level, you jump around, maintain the speed. That's where Sonic is at its best. But when you are just lining up jumps, oh my god, when you want to just move an inch further from the platform.
Yeah.
So ukulele
never get in.
Yeah, ukulele has this same of problem, and also the best method of locomotion is just spam the X button, so you just roll around. You basically just become a Sonic ball. It works. It works. So yeah,
So
that's my thing.
yeah, that's a. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out you ever have one of those moments where you don't realize how you got here? We were talking about laptops and then future funk and then ukulele.
No, that ukulele bit is just so that I can put ukulele footage on top here. Again, for the production value, I want to show that 60 FPS.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so the audio version, you guys might not see the video stuff. It's okay. You can check to youtube.com. You can see the video feed. But I assure you, you guys got some upgrade as well. Most likely, I've looked up into the thing called loops, the loudness thing. So we should have relative same loudness throughout the episode.
Oh yeah, that
So-
concept, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like if I terribly wheezing in some point of the conversation, it won't pick too much because I noticed that was a trend last year. So again, apologies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have gaming stuff to talk about from this Christmas, from the break, anyways. Totally relevant gaming stuff. I got into a new manga.
What is it?
Mm.
We totally
Tell
can
me.
wrangle it into a video game talk. Don't worry, we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah. I have been saving a bit because this has been my life for the past week, and this is gonna all lead up to a bit. So, I got into this manga. It's called Yuri Is My Job because I only read the best manga.
Yeah.
It's about this piece of shit. Okay, so imagine Oran High School Host Club, right? But first of all, they're all girls. Instead of all being guys, they're all girls. And also, instead of a sweet cinnamon bun, Haruhi is a sociopathic piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because
mean,
that-
isn't she not?
No, the Oran High School's Haruhi is like a nice person. She's a decent person. Main character for Yuri Is My Job, though. Her whole thing is that she's putting on an act as this nice person so that she can become a billionaire's trophy wife one day.
Okay, that's a strong bit.
Yeah. So she works at this themed cafe where they're a prestigious all girls school, and it's like a host club, guys. Essentially it's super good, man. I bought all 5 volumes of it. Also, yeah, the English translations come out pretty fast. So
Wow.
official English translations, they're not fan translated.
Oh, nice.
Is it in Manga Plus?
I got mine from Comixology, so
Okay. So yeah.
But you
Because
can
Shueisha also published their. Oh, it's not the Shueisha. Okay, I see.
yeah, it's Kodansha if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's fucking good, man. It's really fucking good. The art's really good. The character shit's also really good. And it made me realize one of these days we need to do the GM Butler Cafe.
Mm.
We need to do the GM Host Club. This has to be a thing.
Okay, is there a role for a sous chef? So I can sit at the back.
Like masak the burgers and the fries.
Oh, Host Club / Ramly Burger Stall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
From I don't think I want to do this to okay, sign me up. I'm the sous chef right now.
We can do this. We can do this. This can work.
Just imagine, okay, Wam's at the front, just picking up the dishes and the orders, and then, okay, welcome sir, okay, we're coming right up, and then just turn, what? Burger Benjo too! Fries besar! And then turn back, okay, hi.
I'm just imagining, like, because you know you have to dress like all fancy and stuff, but then you wear the Ramly apron on top of the tuxedo or whatever. Yeah, man, the GM Host Club. This could work. We need to pitch this for CF next year because I'll be back in time for CF next year.
Yeah, I'm just gonna prepare myself to shout about defrosting the fries just in time. Always a problem.
I think remember last year or 2 years before, like someone asked, "Where is our booth?" Oh, just you wait. Just you wait, sir. We will have a booth.
But yeah, dude, I have not deep dived on a manga this hard like in a while. Trying to think the last manga I jumped on this hard. Oh, also, I finally started reading Way of the House Husband. That's a really good.
Oh, Yakuza one, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Of course, it's called Way of the House Husband. It sounds like a dragon. Sounds like Yakuza.
It is so fucking wholesome. Like, did you see they did a live action video to promote the manga because it sold like 10,000 copies or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they did like a live action like recreation of the first like 4 chapters or something like that. It's really fucking good.
Yeah, Kiryu always wanted this life, but too bad. You have 6 games. We have to make you have 6 games. This guy got it good.
I love the fact that like the wife in the manga is you barely see her for the first few chapters, so you don't know much about her. You only see like the husband, and everyone's like talking about how like he looks like a yakuza or whatever that, and how he's so scary. Then the moment he's alone with the wife is like, he's like terrified of the wife.
Typical.
It's good. Also, the wife is weeb trash.
Okay, that's an interesting pair now.
Yeah, she's magical girl trash.
Yeah.
So that's the good shit, man. That's the 2020 edition of Wam's Manga Corner. Daniel, what have you been up to? What have you been doing to race into the new year, the new decade?
So I finally beat the bullet and bought a wheel.
Oh, we're wheeling now. We're racing now.
Basically. Okay, so some bit of context. Few weeks back, during my finals, I saw an ad for a Logitech, one of the good wheels, for half the price. So like 500 a bit.
Mm-hmm. Is it
the problem is, yeah, the G39.
Alright.
Sad thing, I got outbid by someone who bought it like that day. So feeling sad, I bought our resident, our resident on the spot man, Toka, to Mivel to look at some wheels.
Mm-hmm.
And then like that night I just ordered. And let me tell you, it's very hard to drive on a wheel actually. When you finally have one at home.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually if at events like you can just wing it, or I've been playing it on the controller, so it's hard. But once you have a wheel at home, oh shit, I actually pretty fast at this.
Yeah, because like when you play it at an event, right? You can always just say, oh, it's because it's too noisy here. I can't focus.
But when you drive it at home, like it's like bringing a fight stick at home, lah.
Yeah,
You're like, oh shit, I'm actually pretty trash.
that's the comparison I wanted to make. This is basically from a pad to a fight stick player. To an arcade stick player, basically.
So yeah, it's been a slog, I guess, because learning to drive basically with no experience of driving a wheel before this, besides driving a real car, it's hard. It's very hard. And in other news as well, I apologize to Meck in advance because I jump ship from Gamer Matters Racing to a real esports team.
Oof.
Ow! Ow!
Was the savagery necessary?
The savagery is on the real, but you don't have to rub that in. Oh! They didn't even send a proper letter of intent. Not even a letter of intent. They just signed it up. They thought you are like a free agent or something. God damn it! We have an organization here. We have a contract here. Not a contract, by the way, but still, it's a no contract. It's still enforceable.
No. Okay, bring your lawyer. Let's dispute this then.
No, man. You see, this is all like clever plan for publicity because nothing makes a group more popular than drama.
Yeah.
Like, didn't the K-pop group EXO lose a member like really like shortly after they debuted?
Yeah,
Same thing. We're gonna be the EXO of racing. That's what I'm saying.
You're putting a lot of good ideas. We are in talks about recruiting someone. Let's just leave it there. Nobody knows what we are talking about.
I can't believe we're recruiting Baekhyun from EXO to be part of our racing team.
And then remove him immediately. 10 seconds after the announcement. So yeah, talk about your racing team.
So I've been racing at this league for almost half a year. It's called the Competitive Race Club. Which ironically shows that I'm actually pretty good at racing with other people that doesn't want to kill me. Looking at UGT Sport. So for last season, I got like 6, which is basically top rookie of the year.
Put that in the resume.
What? League Racer top rookie of the year 2019.
No, the next time I'm gonna introduce you is the rookie of the year 2019. No context, just rookie of the year. One is employee of the month.
I can't believe we're just gonna introduce him from now on. He's rookie of the year, Danial.
Like Iram is always the lesser talker. So
Yeah,
that's
The lesser sucker.
we gotta give material to the wiki people if they are existing. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So for this season, I partnered up with my new friend, a friend of mine on the racing team. Sorry. So I'm partnered with my partner, Matt. He's actually part of this inside racing team, or as I like to call it, ILRT.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wait,
like he
why
said to me, hey,
ILRT?
that's the team name, ILRT.
Ah. Okay.
So he told me, which ironically is the way how Meck recruited me into Game of Malaya for in the first time. Hey, you want to join our team? And without any notice, I just said yeah.
But did he corner you into? But did he corner you into a two-way? Ah.
More like a three-way because there were like
Okay.
two more F1 esport drivers as well. So yeah, teruk juga lah.
Okay, that's a stronger peer pressure. Oh man, gonna report to Hafiz about this. So yeah, you are
So-
now an official driver for the IIRT?
ILRT
ILRT.
inside line racing team.
Line. Okay.
So I just call it the LRT team because it's quite nice, and you know I take the LRT every day
Better
for the
than
past
KTM.
5 years.
Mhm.
And our
It's,
first race, I guess. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, as the LRT team, like, are you completely useless at 6 p.m.?
Yeah.
Depending on time zone, I guess.
Yeah, depending on time zone. But,
So yeah, where's the
Yeah.
next race?
it's next week. It's in conjunction with the Daytona 24-hour race.
Huh.
We are one of the because iRacing is doing one. This is Project Cars version, so it'll be very interesting.
Interesting. Oh, okay.
So, but their merch is very expensive. I thought of buying one so that I can complete the look, but goddamn, £25.
Not even complimentary jersey. Look.
Listen, man, that team's gotta pay to keep the lights on somehow. God, that reminds me of this really trashy email I got once from this. It was this one of these people that like they steal your email from Instagram and send you offers.
Yeah.
So they were like, "We want you to represent our brand." I'm like, "Okay, I have like 2 followers, but okay, keep talking." And then they were like, "So we sell like designer bags for an affordable price, and we want like you to have your own discount code that you can share with your followers, and we'll promote it as well." I'm like, "Okay, God, this one. What's the catch? What's the catch?" And they're like, "You just have to pay full price for your bag." It was like $80 for a bag. Just like, I buy the bag for $80, and then I take a photo of my ass out or whatever while holding the bag, and then I say like use this code to get your own bag, and then I get money for every person that uses the code. I'm just like, this is the shadiest shit ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to compare it to MLM, but I don't know which ranks
It
lower.
is totally MLM. That is exactly MLM.
My
It's
God.
MLM tapi with influencer. Like they also take advantage of your desire to be an influencer.
My God. No, because the buy-in reaches MLM. Man,
Yeah, exactly.
don't do that, folks. Fuck, if someone sells you dreams about buying a car, but first you need to invest on some products you really don't want, don't buy. Don't. Run away.
Don't.
Like it.
In this case, the car was Instagram fame, which, as we all know, is useless anyway.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
We need to have like a talk about that one of these days, on just how stupid the idea of chasing social media clout is. Because my Instagram account is exactly what the algorithm filters out, where you post infrequently, you don't hashtag all that much. Trying to think what else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I rarely use Instagram, and then I refuse to play by Instagram's rules. So the idea that anyone would would sincerely message me saying, "I think you should be an influencer," is laughable.
I guess that's the thing. For that, what's not laughable is what Anan is playing right now.
Yeah, someone actually played video. Someone broke the circle and actually played video games.
Finally, 40 minutes in, we have a video game. Do we? Do we not?
Do we? Do we not? I think Hobo Cop went and
we
tackled
don't
him to
play
the ground.
Oh
this,
my god. No. The different party members inside the brain is arguing.
Yeah, man. God damn it, Hobo Cop.
Oh boy.
Well, we can then.
Okay.
Yeah, there he is. He's back.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, so
That's successful.
successful. Yeah. So I took a break. I went back home, back to Ipoh. So I was thinking, hey, I haven't bought any new games for 4 months. Why not go for the Steam sale? And I bought 2 games that I would say contenders in our Anan award for games that we did play.
Oh, okay, good to know. We are working.
Just as
We do not let it be unplayed.
yeah, just as we announced, okay, we did play this few weeks later. Okay, we already played it. So I bought. Okay, so I bought 2 games for 100 ringgit. One is Yakuza Kiwami, it's like 50 ringgit, and another one is our winner for 2019 games that we didn't play, Disco Elysium. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, spicy game.
Noise.
Yeah. Okay, so I only play for like 10 hours, so it's not a review here. It's just an impression.
Yeah.
Okay, I think how they say this? It's brilliant, awesome. Okay, it's worth every penny. So even though I only played 10 hours, I'm like, damn, this game is good. It's really good.
So what are the things that jump out the most so far with Disco Elysium for you?
How do I say this? I mean, as a bigger picture in concept, it's basically a computer. It's a CRPG, computer RPG, basically from a tabletop. Yeah, and there's no combat, so gameplay is all dialogue tree, skill checks, and whatever. But the most surprising thing is the writing. The writing is top notch, I would say.
So, like, what kind of writing style are we talking about? Are we talking about like Undertale writing style? Are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't think it's noir. How do you put it in words? The style of the game. Do we lose?
Oh dear.
Did we lose Anan again?
Robocop has gotten him again.
Okay, there's another skill check being done over there.
That's good at that, pretty much.
He's checking if he should do this first or put the lucky gloves in or.
Yeah, so we
Okay, you're back.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, you're back.
Okay, I need to. Okay, wait. I'm setting up something.
Oh my god, your skill checks are very impressive.
Yep. Okay. So I'd say it's a more modern take on noir and also some psychological kind of interaction, because you're not only talking with the characters, you're also talking with yourself in a
This
sense. Yeah, that's one thing. Because okay, so you play as a drunk detective, a drunk cop who wakes up amnesiac. You basically forget who you are. Okay, so who the hell I am, man? Whatever. And the background, the game itself is a detective game. So you try to solve a murder that happens behind your hotel. Okay, so a bit of spoiler. The group, the killers. I mean, the killers group. You already know who they are. The investigation itself is like put in the back burner. It's like backstory. The main story is trying to piece your identity, who you are. That's the main story here. Instead of the detective, okay, who killed this, who did that, what did they do? No, it doesn't matter. What matters is who am I? Okay, that's the
Journey of
story of Disco Elysium.
self-discovery.
Yeah, self-discovery basically.
Mhm.
And for the endings, it's basically just one ending. Okay, it's just a briefing of what you discover during your investigation. That's all. But the interesting ending is what happens if you lose all your health or lose all your morals. That's the most interesting thing, not the ending of the story itself. How you die, basically. That's
What
what is
happens when you die,
interesting. Okay, I have this wiki option. Okay, the endings. Okay, when you die or you lose your morals, you basically the game ends. Okay, you load your last save, but when the game ends, there will be newspaper articles. For example, the title "Cop finally kills himself"
Cool.
because he kills himself. And then
Headliners.
more dead cops. Deranged cop electrocutes self. Disgraced cop sleeps in trash because you run out of money. You run out of
Yeah,
money.
very
You sleep in
polite.
trash. You know why? Okay, because you stay in your hotel. So for every day that you want to stay, you have to pay. So you have no money. You sleep in trash. Game ends.
Wow.
And then another one is when I died, lose morals a few times. So I lose moral and I quit being a cop. Local cop quits being a cop. And then cop self-immolate basically burn himself. When you drink a certain liquor, you drink spirit bomb, you
Oh, you
set yourself on fire.
you can drink a
God
spirit.
damn it. So many things.
That is an option. Okay, that's a lot of things there to unpack. But
Yep.
Okay, sorry, I lost you guys for a while. And
it's
yeah.
okay. We're just reacting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Who?
And then,
How?
yeah.
What?
Oh,
Who's your favorite party member? And by party member, I
yeah,
mean
so
inside
the
your mind.
time, okay, so the in-game time, it doesn't advance like in real time.
Okay.
It advances with the dialogue. So every conversation line, every time you're reading a line in a book, time advance 23 seconds exactly. One dialogue 23 seconds. One dialogue 23 seconds. So if you're being thorough with your investigation, you take more time lah. So you investigate that, take more time. And it ends up your money because you need to sleep again in the hotel. Dang it.
That's a. So I really need to look up
Sorry,
what this
I lost
game. Nah, we didn't say anything. I really need to
wait.
look up what this.
Okay, can we pause for a while? I have some problem now.
Okay. Well, Anan is continuing his constant skill checks. What did you want to say again?
I really need to look up what this game fucking looks like because I have heard so much about it without ever seeing.
God
Yeah.
damn it! It's
this
like
game is really deep.
Hmm.
It's really deep. I'm like, especially your character build. It has 4 attributes: your intellect, your psyche, your physics, your motorics. Okay, so within that 4 attributes, you have character skills. I think you can read on the wiki lah. How the skills.
I know that
But,
one of the skill is basically your knowledge, or not your knowledge, your tolerance to alcohol or something.
Yes, that's one thing. Tolerance to alcohol, tolerance to drugs.
Yeah, you can do
Under your
drugs.
physics, yeah. For my playthrough, I took one of the pre-built character build, which focus on the intellect. So intellect build. So high points on logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric. So I got high encyclopedia points, right? So every time I see evidence, whatever, the encyclopedia just say random facts. Okay, did you know that this thing come from year 2143, whatever? Useless information.
Oh, is it actually useless or does it ever?
Basically
Is there
useless.
Like fun fact
Encyclopedia.
uh,
trivia or something
Fun
like.
fact trivia.
I can think of
It's
a
a video.
if you drink a drink in Yakuza games or in Catherine, after you finish the drink, you get a fun fact. You know that this liquor is this. I think that's the sort of thing they.
Oh,
Yeah,
same thing.
basically that.
Persona 5 does the same thing. Whenever you do coffee training with Sojiro,
Coffee,
He
yeah.
Yeah,
Totally
that's
forgot
tell
right.
you
about
the
that.
background of the coffee.
Yep.
And I was like, is this important? Is this on the test?
No, it's just general knowledge.
hmm Except for that one part where they talk about kopi luwak.
Oh,
Oh, dang.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you forgot there was a kopi luwak joke in Persona, didn't you?
Oh boy. Don't worry, we are tolerant enough with that. So what else about Disco? Who's your favorite party member, by the way? No, still fixing.
Nope.
Fine.
Skill check.
More skill checks.
How many times have I need to ask this question? The time
Hello,
I've
testing.
advanced is 46 seconds.
You got me?
Yeah.
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 So I need to keep the screen open. Okay. So your skills it's not just skills that you use in your dialogue tree and skill checks. They're also basically your part of personality. So you in between conversation you will converse with yourself. You converse with your rhetoric, converse with your drama, your empathy. And as you move along with the story of the game, they will implant they will as also when you choose certain dialogue options, certain dialogue routes, you will get certain thoughts that you can internalize. I think Matt already covered this.
Yep. This is my favorite one.
Yeah, I think this is also my favorite part the thought internalization. Because okay, so for example, you can meet one foreigner. I believe, I'm not sure. He's basically a racist, but he's a systematic kind of racist. So it's not like, oh, these people are stinky and stuff. No, he's like, okay, this group of people comes from here, and they historically this attribute, whatever. And then as you talk with him, one of your attribute skills will converse with you. Hey, this guy's theory is pretty good. Do you want to think about it? And then you decide to internalize it. You can be a racist too.
I like
Nazi
that.
cop.
I like that it's just like nudging you over there. Hey. You like this one? Hey, come on.
Yeah,
You've been
like this
hearing this
theory?
much.
Oh, come on, think about it. Yeah. Basically that. Yeah.
Think about it with facts and logic.
Facts and logic. Yeah.
It's just edging you to it. Oh my god.
My favorite thought so far is being a capitalist. So you can internalize thought of being capitalist. So for being capitalism, the name of the thought is
So it doesn't just
indirect
spell.
modes of taxation.
Oh, so it doesn't just like spell out. Oh, this line of thought goes to capitalism. It's just like inching you to it.
Yeah.
It's like the end goal is that you end up in capitalism, but you don't know yet.
Yeah, basically that. For this specific thought, indirect modes of taxation, or basically capitalism, if you choose dialogue options that sort of capitalist as you converse with different people as you move along the story, and then your thought will say, hey, did you want to be a capitalist or whatever? Isn't this kind of thought is capitalist? And then you basically got that thought So when you got that idea, it's not exactly like you just got the idea. No, you can choose to internalize it or not. So as you choose it, it will take some in-game time So 9 hours, 8 hours of in-game time. Okay, after you got the thought, okay, it's permanent, but you can remove it with your skill point, whatever. So, but the thought will give you some bonus Sometimes bonus, sometimes some of them give nerf to one of your skills. So for example, with the capitalist thinking, you will get one coin, 1 real for I forgot what the option. So you can get free money by being a capitalist.
Okay. So a good deal, I guess.
It's a good deal.
A new deal, but more
Yeah.
appropriately. Uh-huh.
Very good deal. Your equipments, your clothes, your accessories affect your skills. So if you want more points on your motorics, your coordination, you can wear different pants. You can wear different jackets. That will affect your skills temporarily lah. If you
Okay.
remove the equipment, you lose the points.
So you know it's an RPG.
Yeah, it's an RPG basically.
Yep.
Yeah, for the capitalist thought,
Uh-huh.
there are specific issues you can take that boost your capitalist thinking.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's one of the example lah. That your accessories affect your skills and also your thoughts. So the thought that you internalize. So it's a very very interesting game. It's a very different game, even though it's still the same CRPG formula, but the way it's being formulated, the way it's being told within the stories. Even though I only played 10 hours, the game, I believe I read around like 30 to 40 hours. And there's a replayability value because you can make a different build, play again, you get different choices, you get different outcomes. Yeah. I think that's all.
Yep. That's Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium, yeah.
Disco Elysium.
Oh yeah.
I'm
So
glad
if
someone on this
you-
panel played
You
video
thought
games.
that this game is just investigation, whatever. No, it's less investigating murder, more investigating yourself. So
Interesting.
Investigating yourself should be what you always investigate.
And with that, we can move on.
And with that, now that we've actually covered video games, an hour into this podcast, we finally covered video games.
It's okay. That's
Let's
standard procedure.
Standard procedure. We've covered Yuri manga. We've covered tech. We've covered racing drama. It's good. It's good.
Yep.
So, we have a few things to talk about. I forgot to add one more news story. But the most important thing is literally we had to delay the podcast by an hour because there was a Pokemon Direct.
Okay. So, what is it
that
about?
So basically, you know how every time a new Pokemon game comes out, there is an updated version that comes out like a year or two later. So in Ruby and Sapphire, we got Emerald, and Diamond and Pearl got Platinum, etc., etc. So we're not getting that for Sword and Shield. They were pretty much hard confirmed. It's not going to happen for Sword and Shield. Instead, we are getting paid DLC for Sword and Shield.
Okay.
With a $30
Wow.
season pass.
Season pass.
Yeah, the
Hustle.
moment is. Here's the thing. Okay. Hold on. You listening to this podcast right now, put down the pitchfork. Put down the pitchfork. Okay. So first of all, yes, there will be new Pokemon added in this expansion. They will be expanding the Pokédex. When I say new, I mean Pokemon that were previously non-canon have been re-canonized. They're allowed to enter the Galar region now. However, you do not need to buy the DLC to get these Pokemon.
Yeah.
They will. You won't be able to catch them, but you can trade them, and I think you can import them using Pokemon Home.
Okay. That's a way to do it. Okay.
Yeah. So, what the DLC you're paying for is just the new areas, whatever features are in those new areas, I guess. We're getting 2 DLC announcements. We're getting two DLC. One is called the Isle of Armor, which I think was supposed to be what the third version was called, Pokemon Armor, Sword and Shield and Armor. Which sucks because it should have been the Isle of Gun, because as we know, Sword, Shield, and Gun is the true Trinity. So Isle of Armor, and the other one is called Iceborne. I mean, Frozen Tundra.
Do.
So they were like saying that the Isle of Armor, the theme is growth, because the whole story is that you go there to find the mentor for the previous champion and he trains you. And the Iceborne one, the theme is exploration. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care about Isle of Armor, but that ice one, that looks really good. It's basically every complaint that I've made about how Pokemon should handle its post-launch stuff, they've said they're doing. So both are new areas with new Pokemon and new places to explore and shit. Totally Not Iceborne has spelunking now. You can do co-op dungeons with your friends.
Okay.
If like previously you could wander around the wild area and you get to the dens. They made it sound like now you can explore the inside of the dens with your friends now. So you can go looking for raid Pokemon together. Which is good, because that means higher chances of encountering raid Pokemon, because they are adding a lot of shit. Every legendary Pokemon will be added into the game using this system.
Okay.
So I can finally get some of the stupider legendaries, which is great. Most importantly, we're getting Garchomp. The Shark Missile Dragon is being added to the game. So thank you. Thank you, Game Freak. And the season pass is $30.
What does the season pass include?
Season pass includes both DLC. They haven't given what the price for the individual DLC is, but the season pass will cover both DLC.
It's not that bad actually, since it's $30 for two.
Yeah, well, again, like it's because Pokemon fans aren't used to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's gotta be some pushback for that, but it's.
But then again, fucking Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was like, you literally just buy another game. It was literally just buy another game.
Okay, so yeah, we have to move to this model now. I cannot.
Yeah, I cannot play any more Pokemon games from scratch if they're similar. Like I skipped Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon for this reason. I was just like, no, I don't want to do it from the start again. But yeah, I really like. I know there's a lot to be excited about with all the new shit, but the fact that they're not paywalling Pokemon is great.
Yeah. Me and Danial had the same thought about this. And remember the last time we talked about Dexit, we compared to GT Sport, right? This is a totally similar situation.
I think we talked about it on this podcast too. I said, okay. What you do, you have a new area and have the new Pokemon added there. I think I mentioned it on this podcast.
Exactly. I think we talked on the same beat, the same episode as well. So basically, they heard us. Canon.
Game Freak, listen to this podcast.
Yeah, confirm.
Game Freak, listen to this podcast. You're welcome, internet.
Told you that it's gonna be a GT Sport thing. They're gonna add it slowly, but in this case, I think all the extra Pokemons are gonna add by what, September?
Well, one batch will be added with Isle of Armor in June, and another batch will be added with Frozen Tundra in fall. They haven't locked down a month for that.
Okay, and you get free more Pokemon returning. So yeah, and it's for free.
200 Pokemon.
How many left?
That's still a sizable amount.
Still sizable. It's okay. If gonna get you, if Pokemon Sword Shield's gonna get you 2 content, settle. They can do that.
See, here's the thing, right? Because I've been playing a lot of Sword and Shield as well. Like, I've been playing with my friends, where we just do raids and battle each other and stuff. Endgame Pokemon is where the fun is. Like, it's like Monster Hunter, you know? You skip through the story stuff because the endgame is where the fun shit is. So that's... I would rather more expansions than Pokemon Great Sword and Great Shield or Pokemon Gun.
It's okay. We can. Pokemon Gun took the hit for this.
Yeah, I am happy Pokemon Gun took the hit for this. Also, Pokemon Home comes out next month, which means that we can start importing our Pokemon.
Cool.
Oh,
Cool
wait,
stuff.
is this the what's it called? The alternative to Pokemon Bank, whatever?
Yeah, it's the new Pokemon Bank.
Ah,
So now I have a problem. My 3DS is in Malaysia. I have a shit ton of Pokemon. I'd like that to be rectified. I need to ask my friend to like go over to my house and get my 3DS and then give him the login info so that he can transfer everything to Pokemon Home. Hey, such is life.
Eh,
Well,
Good stuff. I'm happy for
also,
you guys.
yeah. Also, the new Gigantamax shit is really cool as well. Like the starters all got Gigantamax evolutions now.
Okay, you need to explain that one Gigantamax that I saw without context. I saw something on the pool. No. There's a tall pool, and then something is on top. I thought, what the heck?
Yes.
This is a PG. No, this is an E-rated for everyone game. What is it?
Okay, so the water starter's evolution is called Inteleon. He is a spy. Like his gimmick is that he's like a spy. And his special move, his signature move is called Snipe Shot. So his Gigantamax form is him in a sniper's nest.
This is cool, man.
It's so dumb. It's so great.
It looks weird out of context. It's a but I can see people make some inappropriate stuff with it. Let's just say.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yep. That's So yeah, with they also did announce, like, they showed a bunch of the new Pokemon being added in other than Garchomp. Like you're getting the Kanto starters. Blastoise and Venusaur are being added, and they also have their own Gigantamax forms as well. Gigantamax Blastoise looks amazing because he's a Kubu. He's just a fortress on his back.
God. It's literally Alexander.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
That's a reference.
And then I love how they showed like which new Pokemon were being added as well, because it's just like someone's Maya window is open and it's flashing Pokemon every second. It's showing a different Pokemon. Like that is sneaky. That is very sneaky. But that's the best way you're gonna announce a shit ton of new Pokemon. So yeah, it is pissing me off though, because we're on Twitter and stuff. People are like, "Oh my god, they're making us pay for the new Pokemon." I'm like, no, they're explicitly not doing that. Like, you can criticize anything else about the games, but they're not making you pay for the new shit. So yeah, me and the internet are doomed to never get along on this issue.
Never change.
Never change, internet. Also, like, it's funny that people would suddenly get mad about expansions in Pokemon when like every other game does this as well. Like, I don't mind expansions, but DLC, like, like shallow DLC is a problem. But like this whole new area with new shit is like, that's not bad. Like Monster Hunter does that, and Iceborne was apparently amazing. So, what it do? We should probably move on from this, huh?
Yeah.
I think Anan died.
Yeah. Because I was about to mention Destiny and gonna be another 10-minute rant. Moving on.
Ooh, that's
Moving on.
No talk about that. What's next?
So there's this new indie console coming out. It's called the PS5. I don't know why people are making such a big deal about it.
Yes.
From this Yeah, it's from this company called Sony. I don't know if you've heard of them. Apparently, they did this other console called the PSP Go a few years ago.
Oh yeah,
Disgrace.
formed hard.
Disgrace.
What do we know about the PS5 now? Does it have wings?
Okay, do you want to know?
Can
Do
it
you
bring
want
my
to
wife
know?
back?
Okay, let me
Yeah.
tell you. The font of the PlayStation 5 is called the Rave is in your pants.
The rave is in your pants.
It's literally called the Rave is in your pants. Maybe not exactly that they are using internally, but one you can get download now. And you can create your own PS6, 7, 8, 9 logos. You can use the font Rave in your pants. And that's why they don't use the
Yes.
Spider-Man
Logo
logo.
making ever.
That's why they will use the Spider-Man logo. This name is so strong. They like it so much.
Here's the problem. There's a very good chance they have copyrighted that font.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. What I'm saying
if-
is...
And I don't know. No, because I had the thought in my head that you could make the logo for PS6 and then copyright it now.
Okay. Strong play. That's a pro gamer move by my call.
Yeah, man. Get the trademark. Keep it going for 6 years, and then profit. Profit when Sony has to buy it off you.
Look, there's not much to say. Other than people are very excited about a logo reveal. Because on Xbox, you got nothing. You thought it was...
Late stage capitalism.
What, you thought it was an...
Shown you.
What, you thought it was an Xbox Series X back port? You gonna see the I/O ports? No, that was fake. You got nothing.
Just cause it's called the sex box doesn't mean you can see its butthole.
Though in more recent news, some people actually corroborated and got a more, you say, it's not official, but more, you say, corroborated look at the back of the Xbox Series X. If you are really interested in I/O.
If you donate money to Australia, the Xbox will send you its butthole, and you can look at all the ports.
Well, that's you got a thumbnail idea already. We haven't talked about the thumbnail, haven't we? So yeah, a censored Xbox.
Yeah, man. Xbox butthole. Yeah. So we have a logo for the PS5. There's also rumors going around saying that you can play PS1 games on it. I don't believe those rumors for a second.
Yes.
Nope. Not yet.
Absolutely yes.
I'll believe it when I see it. For now, that's bullshit for me. Nope.
Gonna go big ol' yikes on that. Here's the thing, right? First of all, they're making too much money remaking classic games to want to make them backwards compatible. Secondly, the whole reason they kind of made it obvious when the 4 came out that they wanted the 4 to be backwards compatible, but they couldn't, because of architecture issues. 4 to 3 was already different languages. 2 and 1 are fucking wingdings compared to 4.
Oh yeah, the two are back compat. 2 and 4 is back compat. But wait,
2 and 4. That's
technically,
Yeah, it is.
Okay. It's back compat in the sense of no, you don't get to use your PS2 disc and get your own free copy, no. But in the sense that they can put in the money to make it into a PS2 too, because there is a release of Jack and Dexter, the original Jack trilogy, the PS2 game, on PS4. It's not a remaster. It's a port. It's just a port.
Oh, that was the PlayStation Now or whatever, right? It's one of the streaming services.
No. It's also physical as well. Not physical. Physical is limited edition, but you can buy it on PS4. It's a digital game. Not just streaming.
They still had to translate those wingdings into PS4 language.
Yeah.
Had to be put in.
Yeah.
I mean,
I assume when they say the PS5 will be backwards compatible is that I can take my disc of Nekopara or whatever and throw it into throw it into the PS5 and it will work.
Yeah, in this regard,
Should be.
the PlayStation doesn't have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I mean, 5 to 4 backwards compatible is more than enough. 3 would be great, but I understand limitations.
Nah,
Are at work.
it won't work.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's the PS5 news. It really wasn't all that much. Like, I don't understand why people are making such a big deal about the logo. We've seen how
Fanboys.
the
It's the
logo looks.
logo. It's the logo.
You're gonna see that
Number.
logo like 20 more times this year.
You know what's a more tech-headed but important news? The side news, which is they have mentioned repeatedly about hardware ray tracing, right? Okay, so here's
There's
another.
no actual ray tracing.
No. There is actual ray tracing, but if you ask, okay, how about if you ask AMD is supplying the chipsets for the PS5 and Xbox. So some people ask AMD, when you gonna do ray tracing? So there's an interview up on Anan Tech. No, not that Anan with a D. Anan Tech. That's the big.
Another tag.
Anan Tech. They got there's a transcription of an interview with the head lady of AMD. They have confirmed that yes, AMD cards will have ray tracing, hardware based. So you should expect the PS5 and Xbox Series X to have hardware ray tracing as well. So that's it. No more jelly bean talk.
Jelly
I
bean
feel
render.
Yeah, man, the jelly bean render. I feel like this was always bound to happen because they pushed RTX so much for PC.
Yeah,
That, of course, consoles would be expected to have it as well.
yeah. AMD is more like we'll wait and see because the tech is not there yet. But we do have our solution. It's more on that tone. It's not that they don't want. They're just gonna trickle in slower. I mean, they have
I
the
can't
PS5 and Xbox.
I can't wait for all the launch title games for the PS5 to have big lakes in them to show off the ray tracing.
Look, I saw a garbage can in Control with ray tracing. It looks nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shiny
Oh,
garbage
this
can.
is it. All games will be chrome now.
Yeah.
Oh
Chrome.
my god.
Chrome with a lot of glasses. A lot of glass
Yeah.
panes with reflections. I remember
Reminds me
that's
of
what
the-
Control looks good because it has like a lot of shiny stuff, a lot of puddles, and a lot of glass panes that have reflections.
Oh,
Like
we can finally get Spider-Man like Game of the Year edition with the honest puddles.
Yes.
ray trace puddles. That's the end game. Finally, we cracked
That's
the
the
code.
end game.
Mm-hmm.
We've cracked the code.
Uh-huh.
So, Thronos no longer dominates the market on oversized gaming rigs. I saw the photo you tweeted of this, Daniel. What the fuck is that? That's a screen on a shower curtain.
You know what? That's true. It is. You can. Oh, you can put it in your shower now. Huh?
Like, that is, like, at least the Thronos is kind of elegant because, it's the crane arm comes from the chair. This one is like you built a pull-up bar and then you stuck a TV to it.
Introducing the wrong bit. Introducing the Razer. What is called the Razer e-racing simulator concept. It's not even a real product.
I'm just gonna call it the Razer curtain Razer.
Yeah, man, the Razer shower curtain. It works.
Man, after the Razer, they still should make a Razer gaming Razer.
They should.
They
This
should.
April Fool's probably.
Okay. Anyway, what is it?
It's a racing rig, I guess, with like I don't know, a racing car seat, a very very expensive steering wheel and pedal, and monitors, monitor begitu, whatever.
No. No, it's not a monitor. It's a literal shower curtain because it's those projector things. You have two overhead projectors on the back, mounted on the back, and on the what you call a shower curtain railing, I guess. And then it projects two of those into the shower curtain at a 220-degree angle. So you have like you can emulate a 3 monitor setup. A lot of view angles, and apparently there's a lot the bumps. It has like hydraulic stuff, so you can actually feel the bumps in the car. So you can literally get your seat shaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those high-end sim
HD
racing.
rumble for your ass.
I would say 4K rumble on this one.
Fucking
It's even more. It's not subtle. It's harder.
God damn. This isn't just the Czech from Acer talking, but I do think I'd kind of prefer the Thronos. Like, there's something more elegant about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Compared-
it's still a concept, and I think this is more for showcasing rather than like putting people playing racing games at a competitive level, rather, because they are
Also,
saying
it
this
has-
as an
It has no
esport.
Maggie Cup holders.
No Mega Cup holders.
Yeah.
That's a knock on them.
Mm-hmm. No keyboard tray either.
I mean, it's a racing rig, so I have to. For that, I can look at another way. It's okay,
You
it's fine.
think it's convertible to flying rig? I don't know.
Oh, it should
probably
have.
is.
Fly rate.
It should have, but no, I don't think so. It's too specialized for that. But it can be. I can see people jerry rig hotas on there.
Also, the photo that Visaro tweeted out, like, this reminds me of why I don't like projector screens.
Yep.
Like, unless you're playing this in the dark in your man cave, it's not gonna look great.
As
Like,
I said,
it's a shower curtain, man. It's a
very
racing shower curtain.
specific. It is very. That said, I appreciate the effort in rallying those partners. We'll see what Razer does with esports racing games.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Speaking of partners, China. That's the news. China.
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 Yeah,
As usual.
Tencent has I don't know what the proper term for it is, but basically Platinum has China money now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the proper term that they use is like partnership. More specific, it's an investment.
Mm-hmm.
In layman terms, China money.
In layman terms, Platinum has China money because they want to self-publish their games, which they should, because I can't imagine like a publisher like EA telling them to make Astral Chain less weird.
Was it?
Nah, I can't see that.
I mean, we did not get Scalebound, right? Scalebound was Platinum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scalebound.
yeah. That's
Wow.
see, they couldn't work with Xbox guys at that time. Xbox guys was terrible back then.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I like their output as a not freelance for work for hire. Also, not the right term.
Yeah,
With their revolving publisher deals. I like their work output so far. But maybe
I still think that they're doing their best work with Nintendo, because don't forget Bayo 2 was Nintendo as well.
yeah. And,
Mhm.
Bayo 3 also this year, right?
Yeah. Bayo, is it coming out this year? I can't remember. And Astral Chain is all but confirmed getting the sequel.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
good luck with the China money. Please don't block me, Hideki Kamiya.
No, it's actually Hideki Kamiya's plan to block everyone on China. That's why he took the China money.
my God,
That's his final goal. His end game to block everyone in China.
how many billion China population right now? China population
1.5?
1.386 billion people. Block. That's the biggest wall that you can build against China. It's Hideki Kamiya, our hero.
He's going to create the world's greatest block string.
Oh my god. You're gonna make the greater wall of China? Wait, hold your beer.
He's going to create an account for Chinese Twitter, like whatever the Chinese equivalent of Twitter is, and then block everyone in China on that.
My god. That's too strong of a beat to end, I guess. We have a high note.
Yeah, there's one more last bit of news because the trailer just dropped today. So you know how Persona 5 Scramble, the Persona 5 Musou game, I mentioned it before that it looks really, really good for a Musou spin-off. And someone mentioned it's a canon sequel to Persona 5. They pretty much hard confirmed it today. Like the new trailer they put out, like they call it Persona 5 2.
Oh shit.
Like that's not the title, but in the trailer, like during the title drop, it says Persona 5 2, and then the S comes down, so it says Persona 5 Scramble instead.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that goes on in that game, by the way. Like it looks like you can have multiple personas. I don't know, but they don't show your moveset changing if you have different personas, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I think it's probably gonna be you equip secondary personas as like buffs. There's a lot of like different gaming segments. Like there's a snowboarding segment where you play as Joker and you attack Jack Frost as you shred down a hill. Jack Frost, ho! Trying to think what else. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on in that game. That game looks really good. I'm really happy it's coming to the Switch.
The sequel that everybody wanted. Not like PS5R.
I would still play P5R, man. That still looks good. Sadly, there is no Kasumi in Scramble. But, you know, whatever. But yeah, the game has like full cutscenes as well. It looks like not just the talking sprite cutscenes, it also has like a bunch of animated cutscenes. So very excited. It comes out mid-February. So that's
for Japan.
Oh, for Japan. Okay.
For Japan.
Did they?
Of course, the West will have to wait and see. And by the West, I mean in English. There's people in Asia that plays in English. Sega.
Okay, I mean at least that means more time for me to like get my life together.
It's okay. Take your time.
But yeah, so that's the news for 2020. No other gaming news is going to happen for this entire decade. So welcome to the new year, guys. We got Pokemon, we got Canon P5 sequel, and we got Xbox Butthole.
Yeah.
We got missiles everywhere.
Okay. This is leading up to the thumbnail. Let's bring one cohesive idea together to work with. Okay. What do we have on the thumbnail?
Xbox Butthole.
Confirm.
Yeah.
Just like Mosaic, the pods.
Of course, this is a PG-13 content still. Not really. Okay. Do you want to put the Greater Wall of China?
Oh, the Greater Wall of China sounds like a great idea, but I don't know how we do it.
We Hideki Kamiya were standing on top, on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that old photo of the one of him and his mom.
Lure me on top of the Great Wall.
Also an F1 car with a shower curtain over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yep. Fair enough.
That's enough.
And
Yeah,
that's the thumbnail. And
There's your thumbnail.
how about we share some social links and what you guys are up to in the future? Starting with Wam.
Hey, so you can follow me on Twitter at Whammerl, patreon.com/Whammerl. As always, you don't have to spend money on me if you don't want to, but I appreciate it anyways. I have some articles due coming up on the site that you should read, including my top 5 games for 2019. I don't know why my brain is like shorting out on me right now. But yeah, stay tuned for those. Hopefully they'll be done by the time this goes up. Daniel.
You can follow me on Twitter at ILRT_flaky.
Oh my god.
No, it's very long now. I will be racing at Daytona next weekend for the Competition Race Club, or CRC for short. Racing for McLaren, to support Carlos Sainz.
Mm-hmm.
Anan?
Nope.
No. Okay.
And I
So Anand's real life address, you can find it.
Doxing friend live on stream clip twitchfails.com. And I have been Aviro Macron, and as you can see, a lot of work, or maybe you cannot see, of course, for the whole you audio listener. As you can see and hear, we have put some love and effort into making dia.log a better piece of podcast to listen to. So please share around if you do like it.
Please actually watch it. We're on Spotify, we're on Anchor.
Look, speaking of Anchor, if you're feeling spicy and you want to talk to us and send us questions, you go to anchor.com or anchor.fm/dialogue. There's a button there that says send voice message. Just send a voice, state your name, it's okay, and ask a question. We probably do not gonna put it live. We're gonna put it in a box somewhere into a still in work in progress question and answer segment. If we have enough, we can run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Or just leave a comment on YouTube if you're on YouTube. It's fine. It's fine. We can do something like that.
I still remember that one dude who was very upset that I called Naruto Boruto's dad.
We remember you, fellow person, whoever you are. Please still watching. It's okay. And there you go. That's dia.log, the Gaming Matters podcast for this episode. This was episode 49. And until then,
stay tuned for more Xbox Battle.
God. So is it gonna be plug or what?